Hello, Internet. It's your boy, MC Gingerbread, back at it with another video about actually, not complaining. We're talking about good news today, which is actually pretty cool. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video. Been doing a lot of life stuff, but finally have some free time, so I want to talk about some cool news. And the news is AAA studios are dying, and indie studios are thriving. Amazing. Love that story. So great. So anyway, let's get right into it. So first of all, Helldivers 2, if you guys haven't played it, play that right now. Like, download that game, play it. It's amazing. It's so much fun. It is a sequel to, like, a top-down little shooter, and it is, like, completely different than what it used to be. It is now an amazing third-person, four-player co-op game where you're murdering bugs and robots and just very, very not Stormtrooper, holy crap, Starship Troopers, like, just all the democracy and liberty, and just, it's so good and phenomenal. And the game did so well that they literally were suffering from success. They didn't have enough capability in their servers, and they had to up it to like 800,000 in order for them to be able to like keep up with the amount of people that are playing it right now. So that is super awesome. The game was like $40, and it shows you how live service works. It's just a good game. Stop trying to make every game a live service. We don't need like a million of them, because they're all going to compete with each other for time. But when you make a good game, people will engage with it, which is pretty cool. Another one that popped off super crazy while I was away, Palworld. Amazing game. So much fun. There was a lot of controversy about people saying that it was plagiarism. I really didn't think that it was plagiarism. It's more of like a parody than anything. It's very clearly a parody of Pokemon, like guns, and you can catch the people, and like the Pokedex entries, like one of them is like Lavender 69. It's just so ridiculous. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about with Lavender, go look up the pals and then look at number 69 in the pal dex. It's gross. It's super gross, but hilarious at the same time. It's obviously parody. So Palworld popped off. I think they did like 25 million units between console sales and PC sales, which is incredible for a early access game. It's not even fully complete yet, and it is like up there with Pokemon. Like, just showing Pokemon really like one of the biggest franchises of all time. Like, I don't care if you don't like Pokemon. You cannot say that Pokemon is not one of the most popular franchises ever, because it is. It arguably is like one of the top three. And Palworld just came out of nowhere and was just like, this is how you do a game like Pokemon, but not at the same time. And it was so good, and like the story behind the devs is hilarious. Like, the guy that created some of the pals was literally like a part-time worker that worked at a gas station. So just bizarre story in general, and so great. Another one, Last Epoch, came out of 1.0 out of early access. Oh shit. We're leaving it in there. I want all the comments to say bless you. Anyway, Last Epoch came out at 1.0, and it is popping off. It is actually super fun. Very similar top-down ARPG like Diablo, but just, you know, like fun, and like a lot of cool endgame, and it's not super expensive, and there's not a stupid monetization shop that's like overly priced. There is stuff that you can buy with money, of course, you know, but it's like a little indie dev studio, and it's great. Yet again, suffering from success. Game was popping off, and they couldn't keep up with the servers. So it was really nice to see that game is doing well. And then also, two companies have bought their independence from giant, massive studios. Toys for Bob and Saber Interactive. Toys for Bob, who's the people that did the Spyro remake and the Crash 4 thing. They finally bought their studio independence from Activision Blizzard, which is super awesome, because like they were supposed to be making a DLC for Crash 4, but then they got dragged into making Call of Duty Warzone bullshit, and you know how that's going. Warzone still, you know, making money, I'm sure, but not great. Whatever, who cares? I'm excited to see what Toys for Bob will now do on their own. I hope they make some cool platformers. I really liked Crash 4, and I really hope that they continue on and make some cool stuff. Maybe they can get a hold of some Sly Cooper, make a new Sly Cooper remake. That would be sick. Doubt it, but hey, never know. And then Saber Interactive, who was, I believe, making the new Star Wars KOTOR remake, bought their independence, which is super cool, from Embracer Group. And now they are on their own. It was like a $500 million purchase, which is great because, like, Embracer sucks. They've been killing games and firing off as many people as they can since they didn't get that Saudi money. And it's super awesome to see that they have now become an independent studio where they can do their own thing without grubby hands of big corporations deciding everything. And then, of course, the bad news for all the big AAAs, if you guys haven't seen, Skull and Bones and Suicide Squad has come out. Both live service $60, $70 games, and both are doing horribly. I think both games are only in the triple digits of live players on Steam right now, which is just absolutely hilarious because the games aren't good. They're not really that good. Suicide Squad, arguably a little bit better than Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones is literally a worse game than what it was originally supposed to be designed based off of, which was Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And Assassin's Creed Black Flag, however, is doing way better than Skull and Bones, which is hilarious to me because it's like, oh, well, you know, this just reminds me of something old, so I'm just going to go play that instead. That's what's going on, which is hilarious and just awesome. I love to see that. That's all I really have for you guys today. I just wanted to show you that I'm still alive. Still wanted to make videos, but, you know, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. And hopefully I'll get more time to do these videos. But thanks for watching, guys. Keep up the good work, Little Indie Studios. I'm excited to see more cool indie stuff. Yeah, peace.